Yeah, most of the country will be on this side. Like at 1.5, they will be at 1.3, 1.2 there. But Africa as a continent, we are vulnerable. Already exposure, we are highly exposed. Our systems are also sensitive to climate change. And our adaptive capacity is also low compared to other continents. So the rainfall, this is in terms of reduction. This if it's 1.5, all this is below average. This is the average. How much is going to be how much rainfall is going to be reduced from the average this side. This is the increase. So you can see for Southern Africa up there, the top box there, the column, you can see that most of the countries in Southern Africa, there's a reduction. There are other models that are saying they will be also above average some years. Now, next slide. Time is going, so I wanted to explain that part. So next slide, please. You're going just click. That's where Namibia is. So this one is just a diagram that shows you that at 1.5, Namibia, the temperature will be 2.0, 2.0, it will be 2.7, and so on. Next slide. This is just to show you now how it looks like. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Tourism, their fourth national communication to UNFCCC. I show you that formula. This was the outcome they have done to identify where are the hotspots in Namibia. And you can see, in terms of exposure, you can see that for Kunene, it's not highly exposed. You see the exposure one. So those that are more exposed, you can see it's more central and there in the eastern, but not Kunene. But when you come to sensitivity, then you see I told you the differentiation come more at sensitivity. You can see now they are more sensitive. Adaptive capacity is low, you see, in Kunene and in those dark areas. And then when you put the exposure, sensitivity, and adaptive capacity, this map shows you the constituency that are hotspots. Next slide. So this, I think I will end here because my time is up. So these are just some of the examples in Namibia when you have drought or floods, what is impacted. So I'm not gonna go through some of these things you have experienced. I don't know, do you have post-it? So that they can just post their outcome on the board. So what do you think are the impacts? And from your area, what do you think are the impacts? These are some of the impacts that are highlighted here. Vulnerability, example, it could be low food security, or it could be reduce food security or food insecurity could be a vulnerability. And who is more vulnerable than you know. So when you have this impact, who is more vulnerable? It could be a group like livestock farmer, example, or it could be an ethnic group. Yeah, it could be a certain age, could be youth like yourself, for example. So just from the areas where you come from, what do you think are the impacts? And what do you think are the vulnerability? And adaptation, what did you observe people responding to some of these changes? How are you seeing people responding from your areas or maybe from your own families? How do you see them responding to climate change? What are the impacts from the northern parts of Namibia? From the southern part, please just tell us if you are referring to the southern, eastern Namibia, northern Namibia, central Namibia, western Namibia or coastal areas. What do you think are the impacts? Maybe let's just look at the impacts and also how are the people responding?
Yes, loss of biodiversity and also drought.
You have written them down?
Yeah.
Just give them.
Okay.
Anyone from the northeast? Yes, from the northeast, what are the impacts there?
The impact from the northeast, specifically from the Zambezi, we are experiencing a low crop production in the Zambezi, high degrees of rainfall. Let me repeat, low crop production, high degrees of rainfall, and in some areas like the Linyati district, there is floods. Adaptability, people of the Zambezi have engaged themselves in building boreholes, and some are using solar systems.
Yes, I can hear some mitigation there also. Solar system, it has core benefits, both an adaptation and a mitigation. From the south, yes? From which area? Yeah, central. Not central. Central Namibia, like Comas and others. Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's more bushfires, wildfires. Also extreme weather conditions, so that it's been hot, extremely hot, or extremely cold, depending on the day.
So the temperature variations.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone from local authority? Last one, local authority. You can paste your answers anytime, okay? Until lunch. So maybe after MET presentation, you get some insights. Don't feel shy. Yeah, just ask the organizers to give you the card and write your answers and post them up. Thank you very much. I think my time is up. I told you I needed 12 hours.